In the sun-drenched streets of Rio de Janeiro, where the rhythm of samba pulses through the air like a heartbeat, a young woman once stood before a mirror, her reflection a canvas of doubts and dreams. That woman was Joyce Terra, a name that would one day echo across social media as a beacon of body positivity and unapologetic style. Her journey wasn't scripted in the pages of fairy tales. It was forged in the fire of self-discovery, where every curve became a chapter, every setback a stepping stone. Imagine a girl growing up amid the vibrant chaos of Copacabana beaches, surrounded by images of lithe figures gliding through the waves, yet feeling like an outsider in her own skin. This is where Joyce's story begins, not with defeat, but with a spark of defiance that would ignite a revolution in plus-size fashion. From her earliest days, Joyce was immersed in the colorful tapestry of Brazilian culture. Born in the heart of Rio, she entered the world on a warm summer day, the kind where the ocean breeze carries promises of adventure. Her family, a close-knit group of hardworking folks from the favelas, instilled in her the values of resilience and joy. Her mother, a seamstress who mended clothes for neighbors, taught her the magic of fabric, how a simple stitch could transform the ordinary into something extraordinary. Her father, a street vendor selling fresh coconuts along the shore, showed her the power of hustle, turning every interaction into an opportunity. But as Joyce grew into her teens, the world around her began to whisper unkind truths. Billboards towered with airbrushed ideals, magazines flaunted unattainable standards, and schoolyard taunts chipped away at her confidence. At 15, she weighed more than her peers, her body embracing curves that society deemed too much. She recalls those moments vividly, hiding behind baggy clothes, avoiding mirrors, and skipping beach outings where bikinis reigned supreme. It was a silent battle, one fought in the quiet corners of her mind, where self-worth tangled with societal expectations. Yet, even in those shadows, seeds of change were planted. Joyce found solace in fashion magazines smuggled from her mother's workspace. Flipping through pages of glossy editorials, she dreamed not of shrinking herself, but of expanding the narrative. Why can't beauty look like me? She wondered. This question became her mantra, propelling her toward a pivotal turning point. At 18, fresh out of high school, Joyce took a job at a local boutique, stocking shelves and assisting customers. There, she observed women of all shapes searching for clothes that celebrated rather than concealed. One day, a customer, a plus-size woman with a radiant smile, tried on a dress that hugged her figure perfectly. Watching her twirl with newfound confidence, Joyce felt a surge of inspiration. If she can own her space, Joyce thought, so can I. That evening, she dusted off her mother's old sewing machine and began experimenting. Simple alterations at first, widening hems, adding flair to sleeves. Soon, she was creating pieces for herself. Bold, vibrant outfits that accentuated her curves instead of hiding them. This newfound passion led Joyce to the digital world. In her early 20s, with a smartphone in hand and a fire in her belly, she created her Instagram account, @Joyce Terra_. At first, it was a personal diary, snapshots of her daily life, outfits pieced together from thrift finds, and candid thoughts on body image. But as she shared her story, something magical happened. Women from across Brazil and beyond began to respond. Messages poured in. You make me feel seen. Thank you for showing real bodies. Her follower count grew slowly but steadily, from a handful of friends to thousands who tuned in for her provocateur fashion sessions, try-on hauls where she modeled clothes in fitting rooms, laughing through mishaps and celebrating wins. These videos weren't polished productions. They were raw, relatable, and revolutionary. Joyce's authenticity shone through, turning her platform into a community where plus-size women could find empowerment. As her influence expanded, Joyce faced the inevitable storms. Trolls flooded her comments with negativity, questioning her worth as a model. Brands overlooked her for collaborations, favoring slimmer influencers. But these challenges only fueled her determination. Remembering her father's lessons on hustle, she decided to take control. In her mid-20s, with savings scraped from odd jobs and a small loan from family, Joyce launched her first venture, Unapologetically, a beachwear line designed specifically for plus-size bodies. Inspired by Rio's sunny vibes, the collection featured bikinis and swimsuits in bold prints, high-waisted bottoms that flattered curves, and tops that provided support without sacrificing style. "I wanted pieces that make you feel like the sun is shining just for you," she often says. The launch was a leap of faith. Nights spent sketching designs, sourcing fabrics from local markets, and packing orders in her tiny apartment. But the response was overwhelming. Women who had long avoided beaches now strutted confidently in her creations, sharing their own stories under hashtags like #moda+comjoyce. Building on this success, Joyce expanded her empire. She introduced @lojamaji_, a sister brand focusing on everyday fashion, flowy dresses, trendy tops, and accessories that blended comfort with chic. And for those seeking bargains, Joyce Terra became a virtual marketplace for preloved items and exclusive drops. Her businesses weren't just about profit, they were about purpose. Joyce prioritized ethical sourcing, working with local artisans to ensure fair wages and sustainable materials. She hosted workshops in Rio's communities, teaching young women about entrepreneurship and self-love. One such event, held in a favela community center, saw dozens of attendees crafting their own accessories while sharing personal triumphs. Seeing their eyes light up, Joyce reflects, reminded me why I started this journey. Through it all, Joyce's personal growth mirrored her professional ascent. Now in her late 20s, 26 to be precise, she embodies the confidence she once sought. Her measurements, proudly displayed in her bio, serve as a reminder that numbers don't define beauty. Attitude does. Living in Rio, she embraces the city's energy, starting her days with beach walks, yoga sessions, and fresh acai bowls. Her content has evolved too, from simple try-ons to motivational talks, travel vlogs showcasing plus-size friendly destinations, and collaborations with like-minded brands. She's modeled for international campaigns, walking runways that once seemed inaccessible, and graced digital covers as a symbol of inclusivity. But success hasn't dulled her edge. Joyce remains grounded, often crediting her family and followers for her achievements. "This isn't my story alone," she says. "It's ours." Joyce's path inspires because it's a testament to transformation. She turned whispers of doubt into roars of affirmation, proving that true beauty blooms from within. In a world quick to judge, she chose to uplift, creating spaces where every body is celebrated. Her message resonates. Embrace your curves, chase your dreams, and never let anyone dim your light. If her story moves you, dive deeper into the world of empowering tales by checking out Sweet Model's World. It's a hub for motivational biographies that celebrate real women making waves. As Joyce looks to the future, her ambitions soar higher. She's planning to expand her brands internationally, perhaps opening pop-up shops in Europe and the US, where plus-size representation still lags. She's also authoring a book on body positivity, weaving her experiences with practical advice for aspiring entrepreneurs. Mentorship programs are in the works, aimed at young girls in underserved areas, teaching them to sew, style, and believe in themselves. Challenges persist. Industry biases, economic fluctuations, but Joyce meets them with the same grit that carried her from favela dreams to fashion forefront. Every obstacle is an opportunity, she affirms, echoing the resilience of her roots. Reflecting on her evolution, Joyce often returns to that mirror moment from her youth. The girl who once hid is now the woman who shines, inspiring millions to do the same. Her life is a narrative of motivation, proof that with passion, perseverance, and a touch of Rio magic, anyone can rewrite their story. So, As you ponder your own journey, remember Joyce Terra, the influencer who turned curves into confidence, doubts into drive. And if you're hungry for more such uplifting narratives, don't forget to explore Sweet Model's world. It's where inspiration meets action, one story at a time.